All right. All right. Are we live? We should be good to go. Want to make sure everything is good as usual. You know how I do. I want to make sure everybody can hear. Everything is good. Make sure the audio is not tripping back on me or whatever the case may be. Let me see. Okay, I see manage stream. Okay, it's saying that. Let's get off that. Copy this. Paste that. Done. That's updated. Okay, that looks good. Why is this just showing this? I don't want to see that. And I can't drop that. All right, let's see. Where am I? All right, so that looks good. Let's see. Go on Facebook. Make sure that's straight. That looks good. Go into the studio, Facebook. See if that's good, and then we're gonna get this thing on and popping. Let's see. I'm gonna go live. All right, so we're looking good there too. Make sure the audio is straight. Make sure the audio is good. All right, the audio is good on that end. Let's see. Yeah, the audio's good there. For some reason, my Twitch channel is acting weird. I don't understand why it won't pop up the way I want it to be. But that's fine. Oh, okay. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. There's like a lot of people playing EA Sports College Football. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. I don't have much to say about it, but we definitely will talk about that. I also want to talk about Nintendo and the FBI. They are not playing any games over there at Nintendo, and I want to talk about NFS Need for Speed Rivals going offline. So that's going to be a thing as well. We're going to talk about that. What's going on, Quayface? How you doing, my brother? Hopefully everything is good with you. I did plan on going live tomorrow morning like I normally do, but I am going to be going to a gathering tomorrow, so I won't be able to be here in the morning. Even if I was here in the morning, it's just not a good look to go ahead and do a live stream in the morning. It'd be best for me to actually go ahead and say, look, I'm gonna do my thing in the morning and go hang out with the family later. So that's pretty much the gist of it. What's going on there? I'm trying to figure out something right quick on. Okay, that's that. So they must have changed some things around over here on Twitch, which is fine. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It's just kind of weird how they did this, but nevertheless, we're going to keep it moving. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this. Yeah, it's probably best for me to do it like this. And all right, so we're good to go. With that being said, we're going to talk about a few things on like I said, that I got in the title. Nintendo and FBI NFL rivals going offline. We're going to talk about college football 26. I did play a little bit of it. I had the 10-hour trial, so I did try it out, and it was okay. And I'll give my thoughts, my full thoughts about it, or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, we're going to get right into it. If you haven't already, if you're on YouTube's or whatever, please take the time to go check out the links down in the description. That stuff over there is pretty important in my opinion. When it comes to stop killing games, if you're in the EU, you can sign that petition to stop killing games. Need for Speed Rivals has a lot to do with that topic, so we're going to talk about that as well. How does it pertains to stop killing games, whatever case may be. So if you can spread that message, it's already over 100, or not 100, but 1.3 million signatures, so they're good to go. But the signatures don't end until July 31st. So I would like to have as many signatures as possible. So I'm just doing my little part to help, or whatever the case may be. If you want to follow me on other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, any of that good stuff, that stuff is down there as well. I am live on Twitch right now as well. So I'm live on Twitch. I'm also live on Facebook. I am in the process of trying to be live on Rumble, but that's going to take a little bit. And I may go live on TikTok, but the thing about TikTok is that's going to be a different type of live stream. It's going to be a different live stream. It's not going to be like a live stream where I do all the platforms. They're probably going to be like a singled out live stream to where I'm going to be doing more interaction, Q&A style stuff over there, because one thing I will say, there's a lot of people on TikTok, and I'm not a big fan of looking at videos on TikTok, but people are over there, and the content I put over there, people are absolutely responding. I'm getting a lot of comments. I'm getting a lot of followers. My followers are moving really fast, like over there. I'm almost at 70, 75 followers already. I only been there for a week and a half, 2 weeks or whatever. And it's really good. The feedback, people watching the videos, commenting, giving me feedback, loving the videos, hitting the heart emoji. Definitely appreciate people over there. And so I will be doing something separate over there, going live over there. So outside of that, everything else is everything. I do plan on going live. I do have another link down in the description, which I'm going to show this right now. This is something I'm going to show now because I want people to participate in this poll before it closes out. So let me see if I can share the screen, and I want to show this as well. Where is it? Is this? Nope. Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, this is the poll that I have up right now. I did SOCOM 4. SOCOM 4 was absolutely great. What should I stream next? And these are the 4 games that I'm picking. A lot of people are picking Tomb Raider. They're picking that the most. So I maybe end up streaming Tomb Raider at some point, on tomorrow. Because once I get back from the family outing, I'll probably be going live around maybe at the same time today or tomorrow around this time. Maybe a little bit earlier. Just depends on what time we get back. So that's going to be the plan. And also the other game that's leading to Splinter Cell Conviction. So I have that game as well. So I don't think that Remothered, even though I really want to play Remothered on a live stream, I really do, but I want you guys' feedback. So maybe Remothered to make it there one day. But Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus is a game that I thought would be interesting, but only 7% right now. As of right now, I only got 15 votes. Hopefully I can get more before the day or the night is out, and we'll do that. So let's talk about what's really going on in the world of gaming. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm having the time of my life gaming, man. I got this new little setup here to where I got like all 3 of my monitors, and I love how I finally got this set up. I'm gonna take this off the screen real quick. Okay, so like I got my PlayStation TV monitor right here, which is an excellent monitor, which I need to find my 3D glasses because I do want to play some 3D games on it, but that's a different story. But I love the fact that I have this monitor set up. I'm actually using it. Now I have my 4K monitor right here and my 1440p monitor in front of me. So it's all 3 right here. My PC is actually on my desk now. So I have my PC up here. I don't have to worry about trying to grab stuff down here. I got some more leg room down here, and I'm very comfortable playing games at this point. Now, obviously I have all my other consoles behind me. Well, on the side of me over here. And all my retro stuff is over there. All the newer stuff is over here. The PS5, the Xbox Series. The same PS5 that you sold to me, Quayface. It's still sitting right there. And I appreciate you for that, man. And that was pretty awesome of you, man. And one thing about Quayface, man, this guy is pretty much a very loyal listener and of the channel. I mean, he's always been there. I really appreciate him coming through, and I can't thank him enough. Quayface 15025 on YouTube. He's also on X. He's a big time Redskins or Commanders fan, whatever you want to call him, and he's a really cool dude. I really appreciate him. But yeah, at the end of the day, the way I have this all set up, my arcade sticks are over there. Some of my other games are in the closet that I don't necessarily play, but they're over there. And all this other stuff is over here. And I'm really in a good space. Problem, what is good, my brother? Hopefully you are doing well. I really appreciate you coming through once again. Have you played College Football 26? If you have, let me know what your thoughts on them. I want to talk about those things shortly at some point. What are your thoughts about college football 26? I kind of know what Quayface's thoughts already is, but maybe he want to add his 2 cents as well. But I kind of know where he's coming from with it. But we'll talk about that. Matter of fact, I can just go ahead and just start talking about that right now. And I'm just go ahead and get it out the way because it's kind of like the shortest topic of the show, basically. College football 26. I played about 4 or 5 hours of it. I've gotten to the point where I'm not necessarily interested in the football game in general. I did play it because I don't want to talk about something I didn't play, and I thought the game was actually pretty solid. I think it's okay. I mean, it's, to me, I have no different feeling from 26 that I have on 25, and it's not saying that the game hasn't improved because it has. The game did feel a little bit slower than 25, but it still played okay. So if anybody decides to buy it, I'm not necessarily saying like you shouldn't, but I would definitely, me personally, I'm definitely waiting to get it on a sale. I'm probably going to wait to get it when it gets down maybe half price. I don't feel like there's the big hype of it like it was last season. Last year, there was a lot of hype behind 25, and I get why it was a lot of hype. It was actually fun to play. So I think it was a big deal because that was the first game back in 10, almost 11 years. So but all in all, this year I'm just not that excited about it, even though my excitement wasn't that high. So I'm pretty much at the point where it's like, okay, to me, this is literally like a $30 game at the most. Problem say he hasn't played it yet. Just got back from Jersey on a work trip. Well, I'm glad you made it back safe, and hopefully that you get a chance to rest over the weekend. I mean, I think we all will. I mean, that's awesome. What's going on, Jared Green? Shout out to you, my brother. This kid or this guy, I don't know. He might be older than me. Or younger. I don't know. He makes some really good content. Absolutely, highly recommend going to check out his channel. Definitely, I love what he do over there. Definitely a good channel to check out. Quayface said, yeah, it is slower. Yeah, it's a little slower, but I think I don't really know what to say about it because to me, I don't feel that much of a difference as far as the gameplay from 25. I do think that they're building something that's better than the last game. I do think it's slightly better, but to me, it's not that big of a jump. They'll say, oh my God, 25 is here and 26 is here. It's like 25 is here. And for me, 26 is like right here. Is that enough for a $70, purchase? I mean, that's totally up to you. I mean, to me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the case for me, but I mean, whatever works for you, I highly, recommend if that's, that's the thing you want to do. To me, I'm not a big, I'm not necessarily against it either way, but I do feel like they are moving in the right direction. I like what they're doing with the game. I am interested in the basketball game, what they're going to do with the college basketball game, and I could talk about that, but I may make the college basketball game discussion a totally different live stream because that's something that, long story short, I think they're going to knock it way out of the park with the college basketball game. You got a team that's probably going to get rid of the entire, hopefully they get rid of the entire build of whatever they got with Live 19. I think they're going to start from the ground up. You got Scott O'Gallagher over there, which a guy with pretty much every basketball game he touched has done a phenomenal job. I mean, he went over there and worked on Live 10. Live 10 was great, in my opinion. He did start off with Live 14, but, they basically started with nothing, basically. But what they did with Live 14 to 15, he did work on 15, and that was great. And then he moved over to 2K and worked with 2K15. So they just need to, he needed to build on that. And I think he ended up leaving after a few games later. And then he ended up going over to EA and he started working on the college football game. And you see what the college football game has done. So I think with Scott OG, doing what he does best, in my opinion, which is basketball games, I think they're going to knock it out of the park with the basketball game. So that's supposed to be long story short, but I just went on for like 2 minutes talking about that. But yeah, I think they're going to do a really good job with that. I just don't think they need to put out 26. It's a patch. Yeah, you know, that's a very good point. I feel like 26 is basically a patch of 25. And I think they did that for a reason. I think they played it very safe with this game. They didn't want to do too much. That's why you don't see too much really being talked about the improvements. And when you look at Madden 26, it's like a lot of improvements for Madden 26. It's kind of like the stuff they had in college football 25. So I'm not going to go that far into that. But long story short, as far as college football 26 go, if you decide to go buy this game, you pay, full price, totally fine, however you want to do it. If you want to go ahead and get it at a discount, I think that's even better. I think it'd probably be better to do it and get it at a discount, in my opinion. I think that's something that should be the move. That, in my opinion, that would be the move if that's a thing that you would want to do. Let me see something really quick. I'm still looking for something over here on Twitch. They changed some stuff over here on Twitch, and I don't like what they did over here. Like the creator dashboard on Twitch is kind of off. And when you try to manage your stream, yeah, that's really weird how they did that. I don't know. They probably did that for a reason. It's not a big deal. That's cool. But I'm just gonna move this over here. Yeah, because that's gonna bother me if I don't do that. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get into the other topics. I don't want to go around in circles when it comes to what the college football 26 is doing. I think they do a pretty good job with building the game, because I don't think it's a bad game. I just think that the hype is just not there. But when the college basketball game, when it gets time to talk about that, I'm definitely going to talk about that. Let's talk about this. This is going to be really interesting. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? The FBI seizes major Nintendo Switch piracy website. Look, Nintendo and the FBI, I mean, they're not playing around. Like, when you mess around with these people products, especially Nintendo, they're going to come after you. You already know what they're doing with the Switch 2. There rumblings out there saying that the Switch 2 is bricking people games if you're using games that are nefarious. They're trying to brick people consoles if you try to mod them. They don't even want you to use third-party stuff. Some of the third-party stuff is like absolutely a no-no. You can brick the dock of a Nintendo Switch 2 if you use a third-party dock. So apparently, the FBI seizes major Nintendo piracy website. A major website hosting pirated copies of Nintendo Switch games has been shut down by the FBI. Yeah, no shit, right? Now, instead of illegally copied games, the notorious NSW2U.com hosts a single image a warning message from the FBI acknowledging that the domain has been seized. Hey, I want to see this. Hold on. I want to see this if this is the case. I had a friend of mine, Kenneth Mullen. He has a YouTube channel. I talked about him on a video of mine. Hey, this is real. Hey, I want y'all to see this. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Look at this. You go to the website right now. This is what you see. This website has been seized. This domain has been seized by the FBI according to the seizure warrant pursuit 18 USC 2323 issued by the United States District Court of the Northern District of Georgia. Wow, they did it here? They did it here in Georgia? So that website must have been based here in Georgia. That is insane, yo. Like, this stuff happened like just the Northern District. So like I live in the northwest side of Georgia, the state. I live like the northwest side of Atlanta. like going up 75. I live up around, not off 75, but around that area. So if it's the Northern District of Georgia, like they cover where I live. So whoever had this website was like right in my backyard. That is insane. That's crazy. So for additional information, go to www.justice.gov. Yeah. So so that's what's going on right now. That's crazy. So let's get back to the actual thing. That's crazy that they actually did that. So this is what's going on here. Let me see if I can blow this. Okay. So the move is the latest string of anti-piracy efforts surrounding Nintendo games this year, and follows Nintendo itself taking action to permanently brick new Switch 2 consoles that use piracy enabling fast card device. Yeah, so yeah, they're trying to go all in. They're not playing around. Hey, FBI, that's what I'm saying. Hey, right here in my backyard, boom, 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 FBI. And they kicking down doors if you ain't opening up. They're not playing around. This domain has been seized. I just read that. The latter organization, the FIOD, is a Dutch government agency that investigate financial crimes, suggesting that the website had ties to the Netherlands. So if Georgia had this is what I think happened. The website, it may not be based out of Georgia. It may be based out of the Netherlands and with ties to Georgia, or it may be based out of Georgia with ties to the Netherlands. One of the two. Either way, that shit happened right here in my backyard. That is crazy. No. Nintendo is not playing around. They need all the money. They are not playing. Absolutely not. Various European countries have previously blocked access to nsw2u.com after they've been added to the EU blacklist back in May. We'll talk about the EU a little bit later. Now that the site is seemingly gone for good, IGN has contacted Nintendo for more detail on the website closure and any steps behind its operations, and they haven't said it. So Nintendo probably hasn't responded. Nintendo has waged a long war against those who enable piracy of their video games. Yeah, Nintendo's been doing this for a very long time. This is not just started with the Switch. This has been going on for a very long time. And sought high-profile fines, even prison sentences for those involved. But the company's most recent approach to bricking Switch 2 consoles from accessing the majority of their features has raised eyebrows, which I agree, with concern around the impact of its tactic on secondhand customers, and even a legal challenge from a Brazilian authority which believes that Nintendo has overreached. Now, I do believe this. I do believe that Nintendo has overreached. I think they've done a little bit too much when it comes to some of this stuff, like the secondhand stuff. Like I talked about this in my video yesterday. If they have something that is secondhand, you bought something from GameStop, you bought something from Facebook Marketplace, it may be legit, but the serial numbers might be a little wonky because it's tied to somebody else's account. They could brick your Nintendo Switch 2 from using a used copy, so they say. Now, there are some cartridges out there that could be modified that just don't work or whatever the case may be, and people are selling them nefariously. When you put it in your Switch 2, it will brick your Switch 2. So you have to be very mindful of that type of stuff. So that does happen with what's going on here in with the Nintendo Switch and how they're dealing with things. So I find it kind of crazy at the end of the day. Looking at this, I'm like, yo, Nintendo Switch, they're not playing around. They're not playing around. And you look at the website that they have, they basically took nswu2.com. If you go to that website, you're getting that message that tell you, hey, look, this website has been seized. That's a wrap. And this is the website right here. And you go there, it's gone. And the FBI got it. It's theirs. They're taking it. And even the Fiscal Information and Investigation Service, which that do sound like a U.S. branch, but they say that's in the Netherlands. So the Netherlands are actually, involved in this. So it looks like the FBI the Netherlands, the people in the Netherlands are probably over there like making these games available for people over here through the internet. And whatever they did here in Georgia, they got ties to the Netherlands. It's kind of crazy. So that's kind of wild, but nevertheless, it is what it is. So I'm going to talk about another topic right here real quick, and why I think this really goes to the heart of Stop Killing Games. This is one, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. All right, let's see. There we go. So this is what's going on. Delistedgames.com is a fantastic place I like to go to. Delistedgames.com is a place where they talk about games that are going away. If they're digital, the games that are going away that are going to be delisted off of any type of website that you could buy it from. You won't be able to buy any games anymore. And the latest game, not necessarily being delisted, because I'm going to talk about this in a second. EA, they're saying that Need for Speed Rivals will lose its online service October 7th. So Electronic Arts is on the roll. They already end of life service for NHL 21 on October 6th, which that's another game I shouldn't really worry about. If you want to play that offline, you're good. Matter of fact, you should get the newest NHL, or you get my personal favorite NHL 14, and you'll be good. They updated their online service shutdown page again, which we're going to look at that page in a second. And today is Need for Speed Rivals. Positively received 2013 entry. This game came out as late 2013. It came out on the PS3. It came out on the PS4. It came out around the launch of the PS4, Xbox One. So this is like, this is actually a pretty solid game. It will be losing its online features and multiplayer support on October 7th. Now, the thing about this, why I say this is a perfect example of how things should be when Stop Killing Games is making their case. This is a perfect example. When you're looking at Stop Killing Games, basically what they're saying is they want any game that you take offline or any game that you delist or whatever the case may be, it should still be in a functional state so people could still play the game even if their servers are gone. So like, for instance, one of my favorite games I like to talk about is Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo Sport is a game that I absolutely love for the PS4. Excellent game, but it was tied to an online server. And the only way you can like get like credits or you can like buy cars or whatever, get the latest updates on news with Gran Turismo, everything was tied to online. Even the offline mode was tied to online. So, but what happened was when they decided to shut down the servers, they added a patch back into Gran Turismo Sport to where all the offline content is available regardless if you're online or not. So that game has been saved and it still can be played in a functional state. This is what they're doing with Need for Speed Rivals. Need for Speed Rivals has an offline mode, which I will show you guys here. Let's see. Let me go back. Absolutely. Here we go. So here it is. Shout out to Gamer Alex Videos. I'm pretty sure he's a guy that's on YouTube or whatever the case may be. Yeah, nevertheless, but I'm not sure. But here he is right here. Gamer Alex Videos basically said, get out the way, move. It says, you guys do know that Need for Speed Rivals is playable offline, right? I fully support Stop Killing Games, but we've now gotten to the point where even very standard multiplayer server shutdowns for games with functional offline single players are causing a huge fuss. Yeah, now see, this is the thing. Yes, it's going to cause a huge fuss. Now, I'm not knocking what he's trying to say here. It is going to cause a huge fuss because we have dealt with so many games that lose server side access and the whole game gets shut down. EA is dealing with that right now when it comes to Anthem. Anthem is about to be shut down, even though nobody really plays Anthem. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's really not that big of a deal, but people still play, Need for Speed Rivals, and they can still play it offline, which I think this is a very good game. I think the game was kind of like misconstrued, but it's actually a solid Need for Speed, and it's one of the last Need for Speeds that actually give you that sense of running from the cops and robbers type thing. And I highly support this game. Unfortunately, I don't have my copy of the game anymore, which I don't know what happened to it, but I'm definitely going to buy it again. And I'm going to try to get all the trophies for this game, just because. And the trophies for this game are actually pretty easy to obtain, and you don't need to be online to get all of the trophies except for 2. There are 2 trophies. I think they talked about it. Where is it? Somebody put it on here. Let me see if I can go. Apparently they didn't. Maybe they did it on this one. Let me see. Here they are. These are 2 achievements or trophies that you can get on this game, but you have to be online. Race against a friend, bust a friend. Now, these are 2 that I don't mind trying to get. I'm probably going to be playing a lot of this game, but I do need to go purchase the game again. I don't know if I'm going to get it on PS3 or PS4. To me, it really doesn't matter. I'll probably end up getting it on PS4. Either one I find out in the wild, that's fine. As a matter of fact, I tried to go to GameStop today, the one that's up the street from here. They didn't have it. And to be honest, a lot of these games that are early PS4 type of titles, they're actually pretty difficult to find now. Like what came out early PS4, Xbox One. Like if you want to get Need for Speed Rivals, if you want a PS4 copy of Battlefield 4, if you want a PS4 copy of Knack, Infamous Second Son, even on the Xbox side, you try to find Rise, Son of Rome. Those games aren't really easy to find at, like, say, a GameStop. You may find them at a mom and pop shop. I'm almost certain you will, which maybe Sunday I'll probably go out and try to find this game, because I'm going to get this game. I'm going to play it. I do have the game on PC. The problem is the PC version doesn't have any achievements or trophies. I don't think the Steam version has. I know the EA version don't have, because I have the EA version. And the EA version that's on the EA client on the PC don't have any achievements. But I do think that the one on Steam may have them, but I doubt if Steam has achievements for this game. But if you have it on Xbox One, if you have it on PS4, if you have it on PS3, Xbox 360, I think it's a good time to go back into this game and play it. I think this is a game that was kind of overlooked. And looking at the state of Need for Speed right now, this is a good game to go back to actually feel like you're playing a Need for Speed game. One thing I will say, if you're playing this on PC, the servers on this game are really, really shaky. They're very shaky. Like, I've been disconnected out of a game like 2 or 3 times tonight. Like, I tried to play it, and I was playing, I was running from the cops or whatever, and the servers just went out and I was disconnected. And that's why I'm like, I can't wait for this to get online. Hopefully, if I do get this, I'm going to look for somebody who's a friend of mine that has this game, and I'm going to try to get this these 2 achievements. And they're fairly easy to get. I mean, all you got to do is link up with somebody, play for like, 10, 15 minutes, race against them. Whoever wins, it don't matter. Unlock the achievement, bust a friend, which that don't sound right, but that's okay. It basically, you one has to be the cop, one has to be the person who's running from the cops. Once you catch them, bam, you got the achievement or trophy. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. I think this is a pretty good look. I recommend trying the game out and play it. If you have it on PS4, if you have it on Xbox One, PS3, 360, go in and knock out these achievements or trophies. These are fairly easy ones to get, in my opinion. I think this is you could play offline to get all of them except for these 2. Highly recommended. Now, why would I say how does this line up with Stop Killing Games? Just like I said, even though this game is going to be cut off online wise, it still works offline. So that's where this comes in. You want to talk about Stop Killing Games, which I think this is an excellent initiative. Go over there and check this out. Stop destroying video games. The function of this, it will tell you right here This initiative requires publishers that sell or license video games to consumers in the European Union, which hopefully this comes over to the United States, to leave said video games in a functionable playable state. That's exactly what EA is doing here. We can give EA all the shit in the world about their business practices, but they do get a W for this, and even the other games that they do this with. All the Maddens that they do, those are tied to online. You can, once they kill those servers, you can still play any Madden, any, hell, I think NBA Live. Matter of fact, is NBA Live still tied to online? I'm going to find out in a second. But, yeah, they have it to where that you can still play these games after it's over. So that's one good thing. So they're basically doing what this initiative says. Now, what I will think, if this initiative gets to in front of Parliament, that's in the EU, that's like the Congress of the EU. If they get in front of them and they make a change, this is going to be a trickle down effect to all over the globe. Every country is going to have to go and abide by this, in my opinion. So right now they're at 1,321,097 signatures. The goal is 1 million. So they're already over 1 million signatures. They already got their goal. But I would like this to get to about 1.5, 1.7 million, maybe even 2 million. Get that many people on it. And they still have until the 31st. Where is it at? Yeah, they still got till the 31st of July. So they still got 20 more days. I think they can get up to at least 1.5 by the 31st at the very least. So this is a really good thing that they're doing here. And hopefully whatever game that's online, they can definitely make these games into a playable state like what Need for Speed Rivals is doing. This is exactly what we want when it comes to Need for Speed Rivals. This is the thing. You know, so another thing I want to look at, where is this? Not this. Is this it? Yeah, right here. Pull this up. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's look at this really quick. And if y'all don't mind, like seriously, if y'all want to check out my the poll that I have, check out the poll I have on the community tab. Check that out and let me know what game y'all want me to play tomorrow. Cause I'm going back live again tomorrow. All right, so let's look at this right here. Also hit the like button if you guys don't mind. If you haven't already, like the video, share this video, let people know what we're doing over here. Only 4 people, but we're 4 people strong, you know, so I love it. I appreciate you guys. So these are all the games that have been shut off since 2020, since July of 2020, I think. Is that right? No. I'm sorry. They start with the products from A through A. Okay, let's see. I really don't want to. Okay, this is basically a whole spill of what they're doing. The decision to withdraw particular features of mode in certain EA games or to retire online services relating to older EA titles are never easy. The development team and the operational staff pour their heart in the games, yada, yada, yada. Typically, a fewer than 1% of all peak online players, whereas no. Okay, let's see. Where we at? As games are replaced with newer titles, number of players are still enjoying games have been live for some time dwindles to a level typically fewer than less than 1% of all online players. Yeah, I get it. If there's not that many players, that's where they decide to get the games. They don't be up and running anymore, which is totally understandable. But even if they do that, leave the game in a functional state. And these are all the products. You can go all the way back to I don't know how far back this goes, but they got the product titles A through H, I through Q, R through Z. So this is like before 2013 where FIFA for PS2, all that stuff was knocked out. So they have some other games on here that's pretty interesting. Like Anthem, January 12th, 2026. That's going offline, but the thing about that, this game does not have it doesn't have no way to play in a playable state. So that's going to be gone. I wish they had this in. I wish they had this in what you call it? Oh my goodness. In alphabetical order or date wise. Because they got stuff way back here. 2014, 2013. Let's see. Crisis 3 for the PS3. And that was killed in 2023. I'm trying to see if anything catches my eye. Eternal War, I don't care about that game. FIFA 23, obviously, yeah. Let's see. What do I see? Nothing. But yeah, the most recent game that they put on here is Need for Speed. Let's see. Where's the ends at? Need for Speed Rivals. There it is right there. Need for Speed Rivals. It says Xbox One, PS4. I wonder if the PS3 version is still up and running. Oh, hey, wait a minute. They shut down the servers for NCAA 14? I didn't know that. They shut them down a couple months ago. I didn't know that. Interesting. NBA Live 18 has been shut down already. I think NBA Live 19 is still up and running. NBA Jam on Fire Edition. I didn't know that was shut down. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2013. Yeah, I knew that was shut down because the Wii U was shut down as well. But Need for Speed Most Wanted is still up and running though on other platforms. Let's see, NFL Blitz, Live 15 in 2019, Live 16 in 2020. So on October that, yeah, they removed it. Okay. 2017 for the NCAA games. But yeah, so you kind of see what they're doing there. So basically, they're done with these games, and that's the one that's actually that was actually it. You know, the latest one was Need for Speed Rivals. I do recommend going to look into that game and playing it. I think the game is actually pretty solid. I think the game is pretty good, and I think that you go find this game now, you'll probably find it that what I'm about to say, you probably find it any mom and pop shop for a decent price, and I think that's a really good look if you do go pick that up. I'm going to look at this again. I want to see, did anybody check out the poll since I've been live? Let's see. Okay, so now it's at 16%. I'm gonna stop this poll probably sometime in the morning or probably in the afternoon. I'll probably end up deleting this post because I don't want nobody else to be actually trying to. Yo, you voted? That's pretty dope. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, here it is right here. Now it's down. It is a tie. It's a tie between these two games. Which one? Tomb Raider or Splinter Cell? Now, what I will say with Splinter Cell, I'm going to be playing this on the Xbox Series because this is backwards compatible with the Xbox Series. And it is actually running at 4K on the Xbox Series. So if this wins the vote, I will be playing this. And also, Definitive Edition of Tomb Raider, this runs at 4K 60 on the Xbox Series as well. So we're going to get a pretty good experience either way. Now, will I stream in 4K? I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure my computer can handle it. Maybe not. I don't know. But either way, it's definitely going to be the best quality possible. But that will be a thing. Yes, Splinter Cell does go hard. Yes, it does. Every single one of them. I love all of them. Blacklist, Conviction, Double Agent, the trilogy that was on the original Xbox. You know, all of those. I love all of those. All of them. Chaos Theory, the original Splinter Cell. Yeah, they're great. They're absolutely great. So that's going to be the thing that I'm going to be playing if it wins. If not, I'll be playing Tomb Raider, and it's all good. But yeah, I also posted about Need for Speed Rivals. Shut down the servers October 7th. Even though it's mostly an online game, it can be played offline. This is exactly the format that Stop Killing Games is asking for most games. I think this is a really good look. Another thing I want to talk about really quick. I bought this game for my son for a Switch 2, and he already got Supersonic. And like, this is ridiculous. This little boy here, he plays the game, knocks it out in a couple days, and I'm sitting here looking like this. Like, what the hell? Like, this is what we're doing here? Like, what's going on? But it's cool. Anything else I want to talk about? Because I covered all the topics. Let's see if there's anything out there to talk about really quick, because I want to be live for at least another 15 minutes. Let's see. Just to kill some time really quick. Let's see what's going on in the world as far as gaming. What's going on? Prime Day, that was a thing. I didn't buy anything off of Prime Day. When it came to Amazon, I didn't buy anything like that. 8-bit dough for the Nintendo Switch 2. That looks good. PlayStation Plus is getting Cyberpunk 2077. I really don't care about that. Is there anything else here? Steam got some game that looks good. How to use Team Builder in College 26. I don't care about that. Nintendo Switch 2 consoles are available on Amazon, but only by invitation. Yeah, there's nothing really going on in the world of gaming, to be honest. I mean, you have a few things going on with, like I said, it's all like Nintendo. College Football 26 is out. Need for Speed Rivals or something. I thought that was interesting. Let me see real quick. I want to see if there's anything that I missed that I don't mind talking about for a second. Okay, this is something I do want to talk about, and I'm surprised I didn't put this in my title. Maybe later. Okay. Yeah, they did have a dispute, but yeah, they're on Amazon now. I know they had an issue. You're right, but apparently they're there. So it is what it is. Let me see. This is something I did want to talk about. Let me see if I remember it. Did I? Oh yeah. I think I talked about this last time on the I did talk about this last time, but I do want to talk about these two. I want to do a reaction video, a reaction to a couple of things that is on the world of gaming when it comes to racing games. I want to talk about that real quick. So let me see, hit the like videos, because these are my like video. Okay, so we all know that Forza Motorsport might be being canceled. You kind of know that, right? Forza Motorsport turned 10. They lost a lot of their people by layoffs. Half of the staff is gone. So now people are trying to figure out what type of games that are going to be in place of Forza. Is there going to be another game that's going to be in place? I got two games right here that I want to talk about. Project Motor Racing and BMW Motorsport. I think these are two fantastic looking games, and I want to show the trailers, give you my thoughts and opinions on them, and why I think this is going to be, these could be absolutely awesome looking games. So let me pull this up. We're going to react to these trailers really quick. I think this is going to be really interesting. I'm actually pretty hyped up about this. So let's see. I want to make sure you guys can hear this. If y'all let me know if you can hear it. If not, we'll fix it. So let's go. Let's hear this.
Rated E for everyone.
When we sat down to conceptualize what career mode in Project Motor Racing would look like, our intention was to get players to think like professional racers and work backwards from there. In other words, how do you turn hot lap heroes into seasoned drivers feeling the pressure of real pros who don't approach each weekend ready to rewrite multiple chapters of the record books?
This looks really good. So far, so good. This looks really good.
Central to that and to career mode is an authentic motorsports economy. Your goal here isn't to win every single event, and there aren't any prize cars to unlock. It's you against your wallet because, well, that's racing, isn't it? Motorsport isn't particularly equal or fair. You'll start by selecting one of 3 financial backstories. Whether you want to replicate a rags to riches story, jump into the middle of the ladder right away, or take a shot at the very top echelons of motorsport is up to you and your ambitions.
Okay, so basically, you're going to start off with it's kind of like a my career basically for racing. You're going to start off with 3 different type of paths you want to start. You can start from rag to riches. You can start at whatever, like you said. And the goal in this is to make money. You're not trying to win a bunch of cars like you do in Forza. You're not trying to gain a bunch of cars like you do in Gran Turismo. Or, you're actually trying to win races based on how well you drive and what car that you actually get. If you want a new car, if you want a better car, you got to make the money to buy the car so you can race in these motorsport events. So that is a very good twist on what they're doing here when it comes to a new career mode. It's something I haven't seen in a very long time, to be honest.
You'll then be asked to find a location for your team shop. Whether your team is based in North America, Europe, or Asia, that'll influence the prices of cars and event entry fees. And just like real racing, everything's available from the start. Whether you can afford it or not, though, will be based on your team's finances. You can make your life a little easier by selecting from one of 8 sponsorship models, our way of simulating the negotiations that go on every offseason between teams and the brands who support them.
You know what this reminds me of? You know what this game reminds me of? It's a lot, in my opinion, this is a lot like Grid. And I was just playing this game the other day, and it was just sitting over here on the table. It just crossed my mind. It reminds me a lot of Grid. And Grid is kind of the same way. You get sponsorships. You start off with a racing team. To be honest, this game is actually this. Shout out to Codemasters, man. Codemasters, EA is basically killed off this company, like just like Forza. It's crazy, but yeah, it reminds me of that.
Each sponsorship model offers a different type of financial support. Some will merely give you a flat fee for showing up. Others will pay your travel costs or repairs, and some will demand very specific results. It's on you whether you play it safe or risk it all and make a push for the championship. You'll begin career mode in the off-season, where you can enter any championship or one-off endurance race if you can afford it. What happens out on the track after that is on you. Wins, podiums, and sponsorships can keep your finances in the black, but travel costs and damage repairs will constantly eat into your wallet, sometimes a little more than you anticipated.
Now that's crazy. So now, not only like with, I know with what game that was. I know Forza 1 used to do it. If you had damage, they would take it out of your credit money or whatever the winnings that you had, which that was cool. Forza 1, Forza 2, I know they did it. And I think the other Forzas did it as well, where if you race and you damage a vehicle, you have to pay for it. But this right here, this is your money that you got to make. This is the money that you got to bank, not only just to repair, but you need this money to stay afloat. You need this money to continue to be successful, to buy new equipment, buy new cars, actually build your team. So damaging your vehicle could be a huge detriment to what you're trying to do. Instead of just losing money like you do in Forza, this is actually could be detrimental to what you're trying to do in a career. Really, really interesting.
And just like real racing, you might be surprised at the paycheck come season's end. It's not the 80s anymore. And that one dive for glory into turn 1 could wipe out your entire career in one split second. Be careful. This is Pro Motorsport.
November 25th, 2025. I'm going to tell you, it comes out for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. I'm buying this day one. And I don't say that much anymore. Like I can't remember a time where there's a game that I actually wanted to buy day one. This is one of the games I'm absolutely buying day one. This is one thing about me that is kind of like an untold thing that you may know about me. I absolutely love racing games. I've been a big racing fan for a long time. Between like racing games, And well, I guess you could say racing is a sport. So, but this game right here, I love simulation racers. And this right here, what they got going on, how the way they're building this game, I'm definitely buying this day one. This is a day one purchase. Absolutely. Vilify One says, Garfield kart is coming out soon. No competition. Yeah. Yo, I bought Garfield kart. I bought it on my PC about a month or so ago. And I'm going to be playing the first one on my PC sometime in the next few days. I need to go out and play it. Kenneth Mullen at work wanted to support. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. How you doing? Shout out to Kenneth Mullen. Excellent dude. You know, me and him talk offline every now and then. Pretty cool brother. Talks about games. He's really pretty cool. Check out his channel. His channel is right there, just like his name, Kenneth Mullen. Go check him out. I'm gonna run this. Should I run this back? Yeah, I'm gonna run this back because I think this trailer down here is the same one up there. So I'm gonna run it back so you can look at this in its entirety. I love this concept of what they're doing.
Rated E for everyone.
When we sat down to conceptualize what career mode in Project Motor Racing would look like, our intention was to get players to think like professional racers and work backwards from there. In other words, how do you turn hot lap heroes into seasoned drivers feeling the pressure of real pros who don't approach each weekend ready to rewrite multiple chapters of the record books? Central to that, and to career mode, is an authentic motorsports economy. Your goal here isn't to win every single event, and there aren't any prize cars to unlock. It's you against your wallet because, well, that's racing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Motorsport isn't particularly equal or fair. You'll start by selecting one of 3 financial backstories. Whether you want to replicate a rags to riches story, jump into the middle of the ladder right away, or take a shot at the very top echelons of motorsport is up to you and your ambitions.
Yeah, this is going to be really good.
The location for
it's
your
going to be very
job.
good.
Whether your team is based in North America, Europe, or Asia, that'll influence the prices of cars and event entry fees. And just like real racing, everything's available from the start. Whether you can afford it or not, though, will be based on your team's finances. You can make your life a little easier by selecting from one of 8 sponsorship models, our way of simulating the negotiations that go on every offseason between teams and the brands who support them. Each sponsorship model offers a different type of financial support. Some will merely give you a flat fee for showing up, others will pay your travel costs or repairs, and some will demand very specific results.
Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't hear that last time. I know I was going to play this all the way through, but what they said they'll go and they'll. Wait a minute. Let me listen to that again.
Each sponsorship model offers a different type of financial support. Some will merely give you a flat fee for showing up, others will pay your travel costs or repairs, and some will demand very specific results.
Yo, so this career mode is insane. You get booked for certain races. You get paid for showing up. In some cases, you get paid for just showing up. Sometimes you'll get paid obviously for performing a certain way. And even some places will pay for your repair cost and they'll pay your expenses to get there. Yo, this simulation racing game is absolutely, this is unreal. This is crazy. Yo, you have no idea. I've been wanting a game like this for a very long time. I mean, you talk about Project Cars 1, Project Cars 2, they almost got it. Grid 1, Grid 2, they was almost there. Assetto Corsa, they do things right. Don't get me wrong, but this, yeah, they're taking it to another level. Yeah, exactly. It's like real racing. This is insane. Day one purchase. I'm taking a chance. The game may come out broken, but I'm taking a chance. Day one purchase here. Yeah, Kenneth Mullen, this is a new racing game coming out in November.
It's on you whether you play it safe or risk it all and make a push for the championship. You'll begin career mode in the off-season, where you can enter any championship or one-off endurance race if you can afford it. What happens out on the track after that is on you. Wins, podiums, and sponsorships can keep your finances in the black. The travel costs and damage repairs will constantly eat into your wallet, sometimes a little more than you anticipated. And just like real racing, you might be surprised at the paycheck come season's end. It's not the 80s anymore. And that one dive for glory into turn 1 could wipe out your entire career in one split second. Be careful. This is Pro Motorsport.
Yo, this is dope. This is dope. November 25th, 2025. It comes out for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. I'm absolutely buying this. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's actually like real racing. And one thing, matter of fact, I'm gonna pre-order this. I'm buying this, like straight up. Wait a minute. GmbH, y'all might not be able to see the fine print down here. It's published by Giant Software, GmbH, and developed by Straightforward Studios. I've heard of that name before. I don't think those are the same people who did a set of course. I don't think it, but I heard that name before. But nevertheless, this game right here is pretty much everything I've been wanting. Like even Quayface said no. You know how I feel about the golf game. The golf game is probably about a simulation you can get. You can pretty much, it's like you're actually controlling a real golfer in EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. It's just that good. It's that close to a simulation. So you know how I feel about the golf game. And I've been looking for a sports title that does that. Football, not really. Basketball, my players, somewhat. They do a decent job. The tennis game, I saw they do okay, but I've been wanting this in a racing game fashion, and this is like the closest that it's gotten to. Absolutely going to look into this. I'm buying this day one, and I don't say that lightly. I'm going to give these guys a chance. If I lose out my money on it and it doesn't turn out what it is, what it's supposed to be, I'm cool with that. I can live with that. But I'm taking a chance on this one. I'm taking a chance on this. This looks good. Hopefully they come up with more stuff prior to that. Another game that's coming out. I don't know much about this one. BMW Motorsports teaser. It is a game called Endurance Motorsport Series. I don't know if this is a different game or whatever. I want to say it is, but I'm not sure. So we're going to look at this one as well. Matter of fact, before I do it, let me see if I can find this. Let me see. BMW Motorsports. BMW. Is this actually a game? Yeah, okay. All right. So that's what it is. All right, let's look at this trailer.
You can be more aggressive now.
Copy that. Attacking.
I don't know if this is a separate game. I don't know. But this looks good too. This looks pretty slick. Okay, this is a different game, and this is another game I'm probably gonna back as well. It doesn't say, it says coming out for Xbox. I'm pretty sure it's coming out on PS5 too, because I think I saw the trailer for PS5. Nacon, I talked about Nacon before. Nacon is a company that's going back and they're getting the WRC series. I talked about that in the live stream probably about a week or so ago. So if Nacon is doing this game, I'm probably going to pick this up too. I'm a big fan of Nacon, the WRC series. I'm glad Codemasters is not. Well, I'm not glad that Codemasters don't have it anymore, but I am glad that EA doesn't touch it anymore because EA has Codemasters. Yeah, exactly. Nacon is also doing well with RoboCop. Yeah, Nacon is a very good company. Everything that they dropped, I had no issue with. Nacon has done very good, and they done good for me with the WRC series. So if they're doing this, and based on what I saw with this game here looking like this, I mean, I'm here for it. I can do this. I mean, this just looks good. I mean, even this part right here. I mean, look at the guy. Look at this. This don't look like a video game, bro.
Yeah, dude, it does not.
No, this don't look like a video game. You know, so when you got these games that look this good and it's running this well, it's only a trailer, but still, I trust Nacon. I think this is a good look to get this well. It's not out yet. Obviously, it doesn't have a date. They said the only thing they're doing is wish. It's on a wish list right now. So that's all you can do is is basically put it on your wish list, and I will be doing that as well. I'm gonna probably open up the Xbox or the PS5. I don't know which one I'll get it for. It doesn't really matter. I'll probably get it for both at some point. But wish list it right there, and I'm gonna be probably picking this up as well. You know, I mean, I am a huge fan of racing games, and even though Forza Motorsport, I know you didn't just do that. I know you didn't just put that game in the chat. I know you didn't just put this game in the chat. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Where is that game? Where is that game?
No. I got one more.
What you know about this game right here, bro? What you know about this game? Come on, bro. Look. You looked this game up on Google and just typed it in the chat. Ain't no way you know. Yo, you're a real one to know about this game right here. You are a real one to know about this game. You are a real one to know about this game. This game is so good. Man, like, people talk about Gran Turismo 4. People talk about Forza. And those games are great. Don't get me wrong. But this game right here. Oh my God. I might have to stream this game.
Why?
Game made by Konami.
Nice.
And Konami, you already know the history of Konami. Konami is not, they don't know nothing about that game that much. But this game right here, you know, Konami is no more, but Konami actually made an excellent racing game that's probably one of the most underrated games on the PlayStation 2. Easily. I remember when I bought this game. I think I bought this game. As a matter of fact, this game came out like in 2004, 2005. I bought this game at EB Games when they were selling PlayStation 2 games. And I bought this game at the store. I played it and I did my best. I made it my mission to never let go of this game. I can always go back and get a Gran Turismo 4. Those games are out in the wild. You can easily get one of those. You can get a Forza for the original Xbox out in the wild easily. You can get a Toka Race Driver, Pro Race Driver. You can get any of those other racing games. This game here, it is hard to find this game out in the wild nowadays. And I knew that was going to be the case even back then because I was like, look, Konami don't make games like this. Konami make Metal Gear. They make all these other games. They don't make racing games. So I knew this game was going to be, I ain't gonna say valuable or anything, but I knew this game was going to be rare.
Why did you say that?
Quayface said he think he had it too. Yeah, bro, this game is so underrated. And when he put that up on the screen, when he put that in the chat, I was like, oh, hell no. How do you know about this game? Some people from Vanderpump. Yeah, exactly. Some people from Vanishing Point worked on it. That's why you play. Listen.
Into the bonus stage I know.
Where's that game? Oh my goodness. It's another one. I did a video about this long time ago. And I think this is where, a lot of people started to, look into this channel. And Vanishing Point is probably the most underrated game on the Dreamcast. This is a very good game. And this is another game that I may need to start streaming this game as well. Yeah. This is absolutely. This is an excellent game. GT Cube, another good game. I don't think I have GT Cube, but WRC, I have all the WRCs on PS2. But you say some of the people worked on this game. This is why both of these games are absolutely amazing. I mean, man, let's go down memory lane. Let's keep going.
Yes, I got enough. Not true. Tails. Tails messed it up.
Tails messed you up?
He cooked it.
My son is in the Sonic phase. Like, he just beat Sonic Generations. So now he's playing what you playing, Sonic Origins? Now he's playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Switch too. So yeah, we played on the Genesis as well. He's in the Sonic phase, so yeah. All right, I ain't gonna go too much longer with this. It's probably the last level of memory lane we going down. There's a lot of solid obscure titles like GT Cube, WRC on the PS2 is great. WRC on the PS2 is great, yes. But some are PAL exclusive. I have all of them. I have all of them. When I tell you I'm a big fan of racing games, I have all of them. This game here, this is the first one. This is but I don't have them in PAL. I have them in Japanese. I can play them on my Japanese PS2. This game right here, they're basically the same. Even to the point where, even though this is a Japanese version of this game, even though it's the Japanese version, this game is still in English. The entire game is still in English, even though it has Japanese writing on the back. This game is completely in English. It's basically the same game as this. Not much of a difference. See the Japanese writing on the back?
Ooh, no, I cannot.
Yeah, you can't read that. Now, I end up buying these WRC Extreme 2, WRC 3, and 4. Now, I have all four of these. I had to buy these because I'm a big WRC fan. I am right now. I'm missing WRC 1 and 2 on the PS3. I have 3 and 4 on the PS3, but I don't have 1 and 2. I need to get those. Yeah, Colin McRae 1 and 2 PS1 Japanese are fully English and must ship. Yeah, they're fully in English. Yeah, exactly. There's a 5th one on PS2. I know you lying. Let me see. All right, Kay, don't be so loud, baby. Oh, it is. You're right. It is. You're absolutely right about the. And I knew about this game. This is it right here. I knew about this, and you know what? I totally forgot about it. This is it right here, and I totally forgot about it. Is this? Oh, it's only in PAL regions though. See, I don't have a PAL PS2. See, with this right here, I'll probably have to emulate this because I have a Japanese and a regular PS2 and a Japanese PS2. I won't be able to play this because it's a PAL game. It only came out in Australia and Europe in 2005. So as the rally evolved, I'm probably going to try to find my way to get this on.
Yes, I got it.
It plays on a modded PS2 if I can force NTSC. Yeah, that is true. You're right. You're absolutely right. I might have to do that. I might because I have a modded PS2 over here up against the wall, and I'll probably mod it. You're right. I probably could do that because I got it over here in my modded PS2 over there. Is my other PS2s. I got a total of 3 of them. I have a PS3 Slim. I also have a PS3 Fat, and the Slim one is American. The Fat one is a Japanese one, and I have a Fat PS2 over here that's modded, and I just need to change the region. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I forgot all about this game, but yeah, I got all 4. I got all 4 of these right here. I got all 4. And one more thing I want to show before I get out of here. One more thing. Man, this turned into a racing game stream, huh? That's kind of crazy. Now on PS3, I think these were made by different people. I think like this one here, WRC3 for the PS3. This one was made by Bandai Namco and Milestone. Well, Milestone is here too, but it was published by Bandai Namco. And then the number 4 was done by Maximum Games. It was published by Max. Now this game right here, I think you can still buy this one on Steam. I think this game is still available. Let me look and see. Let me look and see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look and see, guys. Give me 1 second.
Hey, don't screw this up, Phil.
All right,
I
let's
promise
see.
you, you did not screw it up this time. Yay. Really?
What? Oh, okay. Yeah. This game here, you can still buy this on Steam if you want to buy this game on PC. But I wanted a PS3 copy, and I want to get the first one. I want to get the first one on the first 2 on PS3. Now the first 2, I think the first 2 of these on PS3, I think they're in a I think they was only made in the UK as well, which I'm not worried about that because the PlayStation 3, that's region free. You can play any game on the PS3 off the PS3 library. So yeah, let me see.
Oh,
Let me share screen.
no way.
Where is it? Yeah, so if you want this game on Steam, it is $9 on Steam. WRC4 is $9 on Steam right now. If you want to get it, I already bought it. It's in my library. I bought this a long time ago, but I thought it'd have been delisted. And look who the publisher, Nacon. Nacon is the publisher. These guys do great work. They, in my opinion, like I don't know too much about. See, they did RoboCop, Hell Is Us. I don't know, Test Drive. They did Test Drive Unlimited. I heard that game wasn't that good, but nevertheless, I don't want to get into all that. But yeah, Nacon did that. Since I love Rally, Shocks on PS2 is good. Yeah, that game is good. I don't have that game. I played that game, but I don't think I have it anymore. No, I don't have this game anymore. I had this before. I don't know what happened to it. I think I had a loose copy of it. That's what it was. But yeah, I need to pick this up again. Yeah, I need to pick this up again. Absolutely.
Whoa.
Yeah, I need to pick this up because I had this at one point, but I don't know what happened to it. I know I don't have it anymore. But yeah, definitely. So yeah, hold One more thing I'm gonna do before I get out of here, like seriously, like for real. Let's see, WRC PS3. Okay, here we go. So they have it on Amazon. Let me pull this up. Let me show you guys. Show you guys. All right, so they have it here on Amazon. The first one on Amazon for $22. So that's not too bad. I don't see the second one. They do have the fifth one. I forgot this came out. I forgot this came out on PS3 as well. I don't recommend getting it on PS3. I don't know, man. I got this on PC and it's pretty solid. But yeah, here's the first one right here. I need to try to pick this up. Let me see if I can pick up the second one. And that's the second one right here on PS3. It came out on 360. Yeah, see, you can tell they got it came out with only in the PAL region. So I need to get the first two. And Amazon is selling the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to import it too. Like right here, like Amazon has it right here. See if I can pull this up. It won't pull up. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. Somebody's selling it used for $22. I wonder what state is in. Hopefully it's the full game with the case and everything. So I would love to get this. And let me go and see where the second one, who's selling the second one. I only saw it on, okay, right now it's on eBay right now. How much they selling on eBay? $10 $10 US. I don't want to, well, I might have to buy it from, where is this, Germany? Oh, it says the UK, okay. Yeah, so that one, that's the second one that's on eBay. But the thing about it is, like I said, these games right here, you can play them on your PS3 without doing anything. The PS3 is region locked, is not region locked. So you can, so that's for $10. That's not bad. Okay, that's 3, that's 4. Where's the first one? That's 3, that's 4, that's 2. Somebody's selling it for $36. Somebody's selling the third for $10. Nobody got the first one. Nobody on eBay has the first one. I got that already. Yeah, nobody's on PS. Yeah. Nobody's selling it. Like one person is selling it on Amazon right now. I may need to go pick that up. I might need to pick that up on Amazon, right? But you know, because the first one is not on eBay at all. All right. What's going on? Relax. My son about to have an aneurysm over this game. He always get like that. They end up beating it. Then he don't understand why he's so mad. But the second one, oh, this is a great game. Dirt 2, phenomenal game on the PS3. I have that game already. But the second one, where's the second one at? I just saw the second one for $10. Well, no, I don't see it no more. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's in Germany. Maybe I can still buy it off of them. I'm pretty sure they don't mind. And I'll probably get it that way. But yeah, it's pretty much it. It's 11:30. I'm going to probably go ahead and get myself off of here. Get ready for tomorrow. I have a family outing to go to. You can tell I've been looking for Need for Speed Rivals too. You saw that? I was trying to look for that game too. Because I don't have it. I only got it on PC, so I've been looking for that as well. But yeah, I might have to look into getting this. I might have to look into getting this. But I'm gonna get up out of here, and I will see y'all later on tomorrow, where I will be probably live streaming Splinter Cell or Tomb Raider. Just depends on what the poll says. Before we get out of here, I want to see what the poll says one more time. I do appreciate y'all coming through. This was a really good stream. It's a really good stream. Where is my? Okay, here we go. What's the post? Hey, you got some work to do, man. Hey, look like let's see. Where is it? Right now. No, I don't want to leave. Right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get shocks. I'm into buying shocks. Let me pull this back up. Whoa. Right now, Tomb Raider's back in the lead again. No, hey, so it's gonna be either one of these the way it looks like, because I don't see Ratchet and Clank coming back. I don't see them coming back. But it looks like it's gonna be one of these two. Tomb Raider's in the lead. So we'll see by sometime tomorrow. I'll say probably about maybe 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow. I will have a final, I'll delete the poll and keep it the way it is. And one of these games I will be streaming tomorrow. But I don't know, man. I may need to start streaming some racing games too, man. It seems like this racing thing kind of got me kind of hyped, man. It seems like I might want to start getting into streaming some of these rally games, some of these racing games, probably some Need for Speed Rivals, because that game is about to die off on the online side of things. And yeah, man, I might have to do that. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys for a great stream. Vilified One, Quay Faith, Kenneth Mullen, Problem coming through. You guys are absolutely excellent. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, where we will be playing another video game. And we will be talking about either Tomb Raider or Splinter Cell Conviction. And I really appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'm going to see if my son could beat this game, because he's having trouble with Sonic. He'll end up beating it like he normally does, but I have to check on him sometimes, because he be getting mad. I'll be wondering about him sometimes. You okay over there? He lost his ring, so he's mad again. But he'll get it. He always does, for the most part. But I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. I'm out. Peace. Oh, check out all the links down in the description. I'm out. Peace.